you guys can hear me. I'm gonna wait for people to come in because it crashed on me for some reason. Yeah, we're gonna have to look at that and figure out what was going on there. I'll go put some stuff in the oven while I wait. What are you looking at? While I wait for people to come in. That's good. That's good. All right, my eight viewers, my Streamlabs, which I use to go live, crashed on me. Not gonna let it stress me. It happens. It's only a computer. So let me know if you guys are here. You can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you're here. So we have our ring that I'm gonna finish up and then head out and then try to figure out what happened to my computer. I don't know what happened. This is really my husband's computer, so I know how to work it, but then sometimes for the most part I don't really know how to work it very well. I signed out of Instagram. I was doing an Instagram live, but until I figure that part out, I can't do Instagram live either. So I don't know what happened with that. But anyway, so now here we are. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beads on here. So that's where we're at. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Can you guys hear me? Were you here before I crashed? So now we have our little ring. I'm gonna put it on the mandrel again just to check to see how much more I need to go. Oh, you can't see it on camera. Let me zoom you out real quick so you can see. I'm putting it on the mandrel just so I can check to see how much more I need to go. Okay, so now I'm going to finish this ring out. Again, this is going to be a tutorial later on. I promise you, I am not going to leave you hanging. Hi, Lucy, how are you? Were you here before I crashed? I've been on for like, I think it was like 30 minutes and then it just like crashed for some reason, which is, you know, it happens. Happens to all of us. All right, so I did my under and over. I got the ring going, and my next step that I'm going to do, I'm looking at this and I'm trying to figure out, do I want another bead on here? So that's up to you how you want it, and you may not even want it to be beads all the way around. You might want to have just 4 beads. That's up to you. So I'm just looking at it and I'm thinking that I like this the way it is. So when you get to that point and you're like, we're done with this ring, then you're going to take just these 2 wires on the outside. Let me zoom you in. You're going to take these 2 beads on the outside, or these 2 wires on either side here, and you're going to twist it around this middle wire, and that's where the beads are strung on, and you're going to be twisting in the same direction with both of these. And what it does is it locks that bead into place. Not only is it locking the bead into place, it also is tying it off and ending your bracelet out. But you have to make sure in those first twists that that wire is tight, okay? Use your pliers when you do it. You're gonna be twisting the same way with both beads, both wires. You may be thinking that sounds crazy, but I am twisting them in the same direction. And they literally twist on each other, just twisting them in unison around this middle cord. They literally create this nice little coil. And you can even take both of them together and just twist them in the same direction. And they lay on top of each other and they create a nice little coil. I love it. So once I get to that point where I'm like, okay, this is good, you can find that out by putting it on your mandrel. I'm gonna squish these together. Put it on my mandrel here. All right, we're good. So now I'm going to cut these. There you go. So now you're left with the middle wire that you were using in order to put your beads on. So you're going to put it on the loop on the other side of the ring, and you're going to pull it through, and you're going to fold it over. Again, this is going to be a tutorial, just doing this live so that I can show you how I do it live. Then I'm going to take this and I'm just going to wrap it around to make more of a coil. I have a little space here between this coil and this loop from the other side, and I'm just going to wrap it around. I might even cut it a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to wrap it using my chain nose. And just wrapping it on itself. Make sure it looks pretty when you do it. Making sure I'm also trying to make sure that I'm filling in all those gaps. And then I'm going to cut it, and then I have a nice little ring. Put this on. Make sure you squish down the ends so that they're not sticking up and snagging and trying to kill you. Okay? We don't want that. So there we go. And you always will know that it's going to fit if you continue using your ring mandrel. If you keep using your ring mandrel, it helps you to keep it uniform, keep it at the same size. Like if you're trying to do this professionally later on, you're like, oh, I keep getting different sizes in my rings. You have to keep double checking with your ring mandrel. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to head out because I got a lot of work to do to figure out what was going on with my computer. And what had happened was, because I don't know what happened, so it kind of crashed on me, and then it completely shut everything down. So I'm like, what's that all about? Can't be having that now. Because later on I'm going to be doing lives with other people who have their channels just like I do, and I need to make sure that it actually works, you know what I mean? So we have it. So we did this one, and we did this ring. So later on, this will be a tutorial, and then this will be a tutorial. Okay, so we have like a total of 3 ring tutorials that are coming up in the month of February. Okay, we have 3 ring tutorials that are coming up. I am not going to tell you which one is first. Ha 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 ha. So what I will say is it's very easy. I believe that anyone can make these rings. They're so simple. They're so easy to do, and you will enjoy doing it, and you will enjoy it so much that you can't stop doing it, because that's what happened to me. I showed you all the rings that I had going, but what I will tell you is that these are not the only rings that I have that I've made. Yeah, this is just a little bit. I have a problem, and you will have a problem too. Yay, my job here is done. So yeah, as you can see, I've done a couple that are basically the same, but it's like once you start doing it, it just like, it becomes so easy to you, and you can't not do it. So I really love this one. So I have a couple tutorials coming up, and I kind of feel like this one would be one of them, but it would be a little bit different. Okay, Marquita. I will see you later. I see you all the time. So thank you so much for coming in. Enjoy your evening, okay? All right, so now, like I said, we have different tutorials coming up later that you will really enjoy, because a lot of people that I have here are mostly here for my jewelry making. So we are going to continue doing jewelry making, either it be with clay or with wire or with just plain old simple beads, whatever the case may be. We're still going to be doing some wire wrapping stuff, okay? Don't worry. People are probably freaking out like, wait, is this a clay channel or is this a jewelry channel? This is a jewelry channel or crochet. There will be some crochet videos coming up soon, but not too soon. But yeah, you guys, it is about 4:07 Eastern Standard Time where I am, and I am about to head out, and I will see you. Today's Tuesday. I'll probably see you sometime this week with a new video. I think it will be wire. It will be ring. It will be a ring, like I said. So again, you guys, hi Lucy. Thank you, Lucy, so much. So yeah, hopefully I will be back here next week to do another tutorial, possibly another ring. I don't know yet, but you will know soon. I will not keep you in the dark. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on YouTube and also on Instagram, hopefully. Okay, so other than that, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Now I have to do my producer stuff. If I had a producer. Now I'm in my producer mode. This is producer mode, where I have to turn everything off. Bye.